What kind of clothing did they wear? Have you ever wondered what the people wore and how their clothing reflected their culture? The Kwakwaka'wakw, Indigenous peoples from the northwest coast of Canada, had a fascinating approach to clothing that was deeply connected to their environment and social structure. Let's take a closer look at their garments and what they representing. The Kwakwaka'wakw primarily used natural materials for their clothing. Cedar bark and animal fibers were the main components. This choice was not only practical but also symbolic, linking their attire to their identity and community. For everyday wear, men often wore minimal clothing. In warmer weather, they sometimes went without clothing altogether. Women, on the other hand, typically wore simple skirts made from shredded cedar bark fibers. Both genders wore woven capes made from cedar bark or spruce root, which provided protection from the rain. Spruce root hats were also common, serving as a shield against the elements. When it came to ceremonial clothing, things became much more elaborate. Ceremonial garments were rich in detail and often indicated social status and clan identity. Chiefs and high-ranking individuals wore special robes known as Gwiis Halayt, or dancing robes. These robes were woven from dyed mountain goat wool and cedar bark, featuring intricate designs that represented clan crests. Creating one of these robes could take up to a year, showcasing the skill and dedication involved. Ceremonial clothing also included beautifully crafted textiles like blankets and aprons used in dances and rituals. Masks and full regalia were worn during potlatch ceremonies, which are significant events for the Kwakwaka'wakw. These masks often depicted animals, mythological beings, or ancestral spirits, and were made from wood, feathers, fur, and strips of cedar bark. The clothing worn by the was not just functional, it carried deep symbolic meaning. Each garment reflected the wearer's clan, rank, and rights within the community. Access to certain clothing items, such as specific masks or robes, was restricted to individuals with the appropriate hereditary status or ceremonial role. The potlatch ceremony was a key context for showcasing clothing and regalia. During these events, wealth was demonstrated through the giving away of valuable items, including finely woven garments. This practice reinforced community ties and highlighted the importance of gift exchange in their culture. In terms of materials and craftsmanship, cedar bark was the preferred choice for weaving clothing due to its availability and versatility. The weaving techniques were highly developed, resulting in textiles that were durable and artistically detailed. Animal fibers, particularly mountain goat wool, were also incorporated into ceremonial robes. Clothing was often decorated with painted designs, feathers, and other natural adornments to enhance visual appeal and convey identity. The clothing ranged from simple everyday garments to ornate ceremonial robes and masks, each playing a vital role in their cultural practices and community life.